Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Dig. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rogers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Northern Illinois' offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's got it on the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Maryland's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Quickly complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. The give is to Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Give to the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Love the competitive nature by the defender on that play. That's just a 50-50 ball, and that defender swatted it away.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, going up top. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets open down the middle. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. The give to the back. Just ran over him. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a
wide open spaces. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Breaks the tackle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Washington. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. catch in the middle. It's Smith. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Terrapins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He wants to change this route. Going up top again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. It's Washington. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the point.
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick. Something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Quarterback may change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Now I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on fourth down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man on the outside. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go hurry up here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. To the air, it's Washington. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll run it. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. And the Terrapins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's in open space downfield. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. The Terrapins get the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the Terrapins have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Toss sweep to the left. And some room to work. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you
Touchdown, Terrapins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Smith takes the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Washington. working that left side. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to buy time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. After making the interception, ran that. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Quickly to the tight end. Some tough running there to create a little space and get it out to the 10.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Finds a crease at the 20. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was...
Oh, a lot of space. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Smith. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Maryland! And the pummeling has started. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. The offense will use the timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking left. Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And here's the third interception of the night. And he will... Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start... Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. It's caught. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give on the inside. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Terrapin! A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Edwards. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about the defense with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get concerned. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Takes the handoff. It's Dupree.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
And we saw it last week with this offense, right? They know who they are down here. They're going to be physical. They gave him the football, and what did he do? He rewarded you with 2 touchdown runs. I look for this offense to continue the physicality and hand that man the ball again.
Wide receiver going in motion. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive there.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Picked off to stop the threat.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes a grab deep. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This would be a good time to... Off the play fake on first down. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it for a big play. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game.
It's a running room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. The Terrapins will have a first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
And the Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit us. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you could tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Martin will throw it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the yards with their football? A little ballet moment there. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Terrapins! He broke away from the defense, and
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Williams will pass. Quickly complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Great move. Now he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He might want another play. Martin back to pass. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The sure hands, it's Smith. He's not going to get there. Stop short. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go. Going right to work up top. Got his man down the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play.
Line run to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Martin will throw it. Fires to the middle. He's open on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Now adjusting. Throwing on the run. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Looking to throw. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. Williams will pass. He makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Coleman.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move it. Making side adjustments here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going up top. It's picked off, and another empty drive. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. The One of the toughest things to do in all... Looking to pass. It's Washington. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Holds it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Caught close to the marker. It's Fleming. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give is to Smith. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Maryland! Back to throw, it's Washington. They get enough rush, and it pays off. At the 20. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember that.
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
High the chains now on second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. The short hands, it's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive coverage.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To throw, it's Washington. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
And the Huskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice, just enough. 7-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Trying to set the tone with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looking down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.